Welcome, welcome. I'm Stevie C, and this is my part to Prem save. And as you can see, if you've read the title, you may not have done, we could make the playoffs. It's not guaranteed. We've still got 8 or 9 games to go, but we are actually in a good position. We're 7 points clear of the team below the playoff points. They've got a game in hand, I think, as well. But we've got enough teams below us that I'm hopeful that we can actually make some progress from this league. Our form is absolutely sensational, and so after this game, I will run through it. But for now, let's get ourselves going in this particular league. So, as we're playing Gainsborough Trinity. We should be beating these, I think, if we're going to get promoted. But I'd take a draw at the very worst. Preston is playing well for me as a left wing back. He's got the man of the match in the last game. And him and Haywood are really fighting between each other for that role. But it's quite exciting to see both sides doing, both players doing so well, I should say. And in fact, in the case of doing well, the whole team is really doing well. There's not really any player who I've been disappointed with. So we find ourselves 1-0 down after 7 minutes. Just because I said that these should be easy to beat. Obviously, that's usually a cue for Sports Interactive to stick a spanner in the works and put the other team ahead. We're going to go attacking and try and get ourselves back in this game. We're 2-0 down in the blink of an eye. Well, I never did. The old Graham Taylor inside of me says, "Do I not like that?" I mean, Visser, if he hadn't have dived for that, he'd have still been in his goal. Just saying. Not saying it was your fault, but just saying. So not a great start at all. Hopefully we can get some form of... I think I've got to berate them because this is awful so far. They're a high-pressing team who are going to try and cause us problems. We may have to go defensive just to try and weather the storm at the moment. This is getting a bit ridiculous. We're against a team that's completely in control, which is not good, I've got to say. Just trying to get onto the old stream manager. So, half-time, and realistically, I don't know what to say about that. That was absolutely despicable performance from them. And I just don't know where it's come from. So we're going to go to a much lower tempo, trying to hang on to the ball a bit better. Because at the moment, they are looking very much in control. See if we can do anything. I mean, we have dropped to key highlights, so I'm not getting as much information as I would like on what's happening here. We may have to go back onto extended highlights. It just means we get through less games in the duration of the stream. I mean, we're not getting any highlights on key, so we might as well go on extended anyway. So, could this be a highlight for us? We have to go on excited. And this is annoying because we've not long beaten Stockton Town, who were one of the best teams in the league. There we go, Campbell's through. That's 1 goal back. We are not out of this yet. Now we're going attacking. We've got the goal back. They should hopefully be a little bit more shaken now. I mean, to be honest, a draw's not good enough, but having been 2 goals down, I'd take a draw. Ollie Shenton gives it to Preston. Reeves. Campbell. So slow on the ball, although I suppose that's technically my fault because I've got them on very slow. I mean, what is that pass? That was not very good from them. Right, we're going to have to speed things up again, not because of any other reason, and we're actually getting a bit desperate for a goal here. I think we need to start looking at the players who are not performing as well and seeing if we could replace them with somebody who might perform. So who have we got first of all? Oh, Connor Heath. Top scorer, but not doing the business today, so he can come off. Both Ollie Shenton is looking very tired, actually, so we'll take him off. And I think that we should take off Porter as well and bring Weir on. Don't know which one's better as a deep line. It looks like Reeves is, so we'll go with that. Three subs. They are big players for us that have gone off, so it could be a mistake, but we need something to change and quick. So here comes all the runners now. The pace has been increased, and that's a nasty foul. Hopefully he's not injured because we haven't got any subs left. It's a yellow card. Shame it's classed as outside the box. A penalty would have been handy. So even on extended highlights, the highlights are very scarce, aren't they? So Ford sends a ball forward. Hurst crosses the ball in, and Fox with the header. Fox Akande nearly got the equaliser. We're probably not going to see another highlight now. That's the way this game's gone. I think this is just a full-time highlight. If it isn't, you might see me dance. Oh. No, there we go. Full-time. So welcome to a stream that's full of successes. I haven't lost in about 10, 11 games. And as soon as I put the stream on, we have lost. Ridiculous. So I'm not happy with the performance out there. They can all know that because we should have been winning that. I think actually we're going to be struggling if we're not careful now. That has really concertinaed it up. So 6 points between us and Hebburn. They've got a game in hand over us, so that would be 3 points. They've got a game in hand over us, so that would be 3 points. They could overtake us because they've got a game in hand over us. I think that has really definitely left us in a bit of a pickle. And where are Trinity? That's something that would be interesting to know. Actually, they're in 8th place, so I don't feel quite so bad now. We've just given them a chance of getting into the playoffs. But I was hopeful that we could beat them. So the next team that we play is Stocksbridge Park Steels. And again, they're a team that look like they prefer a higher line of defence. So we'll definitely be trying to exploit that. If we go to the tactics, and I just want to set the team instructions, the tempo to lower. I want us to be a little bit more patient, but still a little bit more direct as well. The idea is that we catch these teams on the break who are high pressing us. And it seems to be working, in fairness. So I said I'd show you how it's been going. So let's go to the... so where did we leave off last time? That was it. We beat Russell Olympic 5-0. And they're a team that were up in the playoff places at the time. seem to have drifted away now, but maybe that was because we put their confidence right out. And it was an away match against them, 5-0. Absolutely trounced them. Connor Heath with a hat-trick. Then we beat Morpeth 2-1. Connor Heath again with a couple of goals. Then we played York City, who we lost on penalties to them in the FA Trophy. Not going to complain too loudly about that because they're 2 divisions above us. So it's not the end of the world. It was a good effort and we did ourselves proud. We then went on to Stockton Town, like I say, 3-1 win. Really impressive performance. And then we were a little bit disappointing against Workington. Should have won it, but just couldn't find the breakthrough. And Gainsborough Trinity, obviously with that sucker punch that we've just seen. So, in general, we're in fantastic form. I mean, that's the first proper defeat in a long time. Prescott Gables in December, beginning of December was the last one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 13 games before we lost that one. So good effort. Unfortunately, now that's come to an end. We do need to make sure that we keep ourselves on the move upwards, because we want to be in good form when we get into the playoffs. We don't want to just limp into the playoffs, or worse still, go from this position to not even being in the playoffs by the end of it. We've got 8 games to do it in, so I think if we win 4, maybe 5 of those games, then we'll be definitely in the playoffs. And Guiseley are just well away, aren't they? 16 points clear of us. They are not coming back. So we'll keep that the same, but we want to change one thing. Grogan is normally our defender, but I've been giving him a bit of a rest. He definitely needs to come back. I don't think anybody else looks like they deserve a bit of a kicking out of the team. Might try them 2 on opposite flanks, see whether that brings something different into the equation. Or do we bring... Actually, let's bring Hurst back in, because he's slightly better than Onyeka anyway. I think that's all the subs we want to make. I'll put McCum on the bench because he's moaning a bit about getting game time, so we'll maybe bring him on. And if he starts performing well, he can have a couple of games. But at the moment, he's sort of 3rd or 4th choice. So off we go. Forgotten the name of the team we're playing already. What were they called? Expand. Stocksbridge, that was it. I could not remember what they were called at all, and it was just gone out of my head. Shows I know my opponents, doesn't it? Just checking we're on extended, because we're not getting any highlights again. And the first highlight we get, Stocksbridge have the ball, but they have given it away. Porter, Reeves. I mean, to be fair, they don't seem to be pressing too high at the moment. I'll have to keep my eye on that in case they've changed their tactic. Oh, what a shot that was. Visser held on to it because that had some power to it, but he was in the right place for it, but not very impressed with how easy that was for them. So there is space in behind. So when will we pull the trigger and go for a running behind? That is the question. That's what the tactic is. Will it be Grogan? Will it be Edwards? Who's going to launch the ball? Shenton. I mean, we're holding possession very well, but we're not really making that run that we're looking for. There we go. Campbell's off. Pulls it back to Hurst. Swings the ball in. Heath at the far post. Not a bad effort, but I think we're just being a little bit too slow at the moment. So I'm going to just put that to more direct just to see if we can try and trouble them a little bit earlier in the phase. I do recognise we're on lower, but what I want is for us to be making the runs and then the direct balls through. Free kick taken, cleared out to the edge of the area. But we've been charged down, and now there's a counter-attack on with Rawson. Great tackle from Preston. Go on, while they've not set themselves. Oh. So we're going a faster pace because I think they've shown here that we're not getting the ball forward quick enough. But we'll just wait for this highlight to play out. After FM24, I have an aversion to making tactical changes while there's a highlight playing out. It nearly always spelt a goal. Hurst goes back to Porter, to Reeves. Porter is the one who I would be hoping would play these exotic long balls. Here's Heath. What's Heath got to do with it? He's given it to Reeves. Picked out Shenton, making a good run. Ooh, that was a good effort. Right, so instructions. We're going to go to a more urgent pace. We've done 27 minutes at a low pace. We've created some good chances, but nothing that's going to get us a breakthrough yet. We need to be 1-0 up, and then we'll consider dropping it back to a lower pace. Good header out, but we're still in danger. Porter made the block, and they've hit the ball over. Just going to grab myself a drink. So that's, I would say, a little bit more like what I was looking for, but I don't think any of our players were in position by the time he played it. Porter, Campbell, Reeves, Heath. Nearly got the through ball. Here comes Porter and Preston combining. Give it to Hurst, back to Porter, and the end of the highlight. We bored the camera to death, and they took the highlight away from us. And that's half-time, and we've been disappointing again, really. We must be better in front of goal. I said that last time, and it had absolutely no effect other than letting the other team walk away with the game. That actually looked like the first decent ball in behind, and we didn't get to see the highlight. So we're going attacking now. Everything we're doing, we're trying to make it so that we can get ourselves into this position of dominance. But it just doesn't seem to be happening yet. That's better. Shenton doesn't get to the ball. It looked like he was ready to cross it at any second, and then the ball just went out of play. But they're the sort of balls that we want to be playing. So Bispo, oh, that was a soft free kick to give away. He's not going to book him, surely. Just drop it back to standard because we've got to attack him. We don't want to be too mad. I mean, this is superb passing from them. Now Shenton's got an opportunity. Bring it out. Don't play it forward yet. Let's get the players forward first. Preston. Now the players are there to make the runs. Oh, ref. That's got to be a yellow. Had to be. And the lemon is yellow. Shenton swings in the cross. No, he doesn't. He shoots. It's a corner. We're actually going to get to see the corner. That's a novel event. Completely uncontested header. Completely uncontested run forward. And we are in trouble here. Oh, what a tackle from Edwards there. That's sensational. Hurst. Porter. Preston. Campbell. Preston again. Poor pass from Preston, and we're back in trouble again. He looks dangerous, this Bispo Martinez. Over the bar. I mean, we've got to break them down somehow. Who's not playing very well? Once again, Heath is not playing very well. So I'm going to do the same as last time. Fox a Candy on for him. He's still not quite got this role yet. Not in any way, shape or form. Not even awkwardly. But we've got to keep working on him. He's only 19. He's got time. The more he plays in it, the better he'll get, I'm sure. Preston has been giving the ball away a bit, so I'm going to try Haywood. His ratings aren't too bad, but I just don't think he's been playing the right passes. So we've got to throw in a dangerous area. Hurst gives it back to Haywood, gives it to Porter. Porter to Campbell. He's turned his man and hit it straight at the keeper. That was the best opportunity we've had. Shenton with the corner. Swings it in. Back post. We were there to compete, but didn't. So we've got a throw in. Will we see it, or is that the end of the highlight? So Hurst gives it back to Haywood, who sends Hurst into the box. He runs out of the box. Campbell. Shenton. Oh, come off it. This is going to be another one of those games where it's just not going to go in for us, is it? Shenton. I mean, in terms of good chances, we have been dominant, but you just feel like there's a sucker punch coming at some point. We've been on attacking for such a long time now. So, Porter has found Campbell. Was he onside? He's... Oh, gone for the shot again. I can't see how we're going to get this goal. I just really don't know what is the way to do it. Attacking transition, standard. Tempo, lower. Really don't know if this is a good idea or not. It's just getting absolutely desperate now. Got to get it forward quickly, but with a little bit more of a measured. Shenton has picked the ball out wide. Comes back to Porter, gives it to Reeve, gives it to Campbell, gives it to Buckley. Why did you get the worst shooter of a lot of you on the ball for the shot? I think that was probably another of our better chances, and I think that will be it for the game. 4 minutes to go. 4 or 5 minutes to go, sorry. You little tinker. Now Poole. Back to the little tinker. O'Connor. Ken. They've played it around like Barcelona now. Thornhill. Good ball to Bispo Martinez, who spoons it over the bar. At least their shooting's as bad as ours. Let's encourage him. A long ball forward. Fox Akante looked like he was fouled to me. The highlights are not happening. He dived, ref. Hurst tries to swing in across it, takes a deflection, and not only have they cleared it away, they've cleared it away brilliantly to Rawson. Rawson, he's all on his own at the moment, holding up well. Cross to the far post, which they've won the header. Come on, Visser, get forward now. We need to be much higher again now. This is all about get the ball forward. We need a goal. I don't believe we've not won this at all. Really do not believe that we have not won this. So Porter, full-time whistle goes. Disappointed, gotta say. We are beginning to stutter and stumble after such a good win against Stockton Town. We've just blown all that good work. I'm disappointed. We should have won that match. I did like that right winger, though. I thought he looked pretty good for them. I might have a quick look at him. He's a non-contracted player, and he looked okay. Let's see if he's interested. Get rid of that. Suggest. Finalise. Negotiate. Oh, he wants way too much. So, unlucky. Wouldn't have minded him, but he wants probably about 200 more than I can afford to offer him. We're at the really vital point in the season as well, where we've got difficult games coming up. FC United, another high press inside. And let's have a look at the big games we've got coming up. I think we need to really have cemented the playoffs by the end of these 4 games. If we do that, then I think the next stream's going to be quite an exciting stream where we, move into the playoffs. But, like I say, I don't know if we're going to get there or not yet. the form's dipped at the wrong time. Now you're giving me that. So we've got a... So let's go with overview. Let's go with team analysis. Why are you telling me all this stuff? What I want to know is if somebody would be interested in coming on loan. Why are you showing me this? They are top of the league. Go Crew. I don't want player stats. We want to see the club and the players. Anybody interested? Make offer, loan. Hey, they might do it. Who's this guy? I don't know him. An intelligent striker. We'll see if he wants to come as well. We'll try and loan them both. So he's not one that they want to loan us. What about Luca Moore? Yeah, loan. Not willing to let him leave. Have we got any players in their under 18 squad? So I've no idea what he's like, but let's see if he'll consider loaning him. No. So I think we've only got one player who they're willing to loan us at the moment. Do we have a quick butchers at their main team? Just to see if there's anyone loan listed there that they might consider. I mean, I don't think this one's going to work. Dion Rankin's way too good. Thibault, he's a good striker. So they want him higher quality. Stan Dancy. Low. Nope. Aiden Fort. Make offer. Loan. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be helping us out. Tell you what, I wish we could have Jack Lancaster. He would be awesome. But there's no way he'd come to us. Right, so we've tried. Can't get our affiliate to loan us any decent players. Hodkin is going to come. Well, of course, he may turn us down. There is always that, but Crew are happy for him to come at least. He will be on the bench initially anyway, because we'll use him if it looks like we're struggling. So we're on the right tactic for what we want. And I'm going to give Weird a chance and Reeves off for this match. And Haywood in for Preston. I think that's the changes that we're going to make for now. And we'll go with that again. I'm sure if we keep persisting with this team up front, they will come good eventually. Hey, thank you, Johnson, for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you are well. Just spotted that. Apologies for not spotting it sooner. Do keep trying to position my phone where I can see it. I've got a phone holder somewhere. I just don't know what I've done with it. Shenton, can we get an early goal? That will sort of boost our confidence. I've found it. I don't think I missed anything exciting. Let's see if I can get this on without pressing something important. Put that to there. To there. There we go. Hopefully, I will start spotting the follows a bit better now. Probably don't need it that high. We'll bring that down. Adam Lafondra. I've got fond memories of him ripping us apart last time we played this team. Good crossing, and Sito misses, and this is looking pretty dicey at the moment. We're dropping to defensive just to try and steady the ship. Hopefully we can get ourselves into the game. Haywood plays it to Hurst. Campbell charging through. He's got nobody in support at the moment. Shenton's gone down injured. Not good news. It's a corner, but I think the fact that he's gone down off the ball would suggest that we're going to lose Shenton. So he's definitely picked up an injury, but what is the injury? That is the question. I think we're going to take him off. So Onyeka for Shenton. So Sito gets the cross, and that should have been a goal. We are looking very, very fragile at the moment. I want to make some tactical changes as well. Team instructions. Out of possession. All instructions. Does me head in that? It goes off the out of possession when you do that. Trap inside. Looking pretty dangerous with the crosses there. And can we go back? Is there anything that does our defensive width? No, there isn't really. So we'll leave it at that. That's the one change. Plus we've got the substitute to be made as well. So Shenton's a big loss, to be honest. He's a good player. So from the goal kick, where can we go now? Seems to be the ball he wants to play every time, and he's done it pretty well, to be fair. Campbell running through. For some reason, these guys just seem very deep today. Weir goes with a shot from distance. That was a good effort. Forced a good save from the keeper. So Sito charging through again, and we've got away with it again. But Connor Heath is all the way back there. Not very helpful for us, but he's done well there. Now we need to hold the ball up slightly, get everybody in position, and then pull the trigger on a deadly through ball. That is the plan. So Grogan plays it out to Haywood. Down the line to Hurst. They just seem to have about 20 players on the pitch. Onyeka. That's a good switch. He's cut inside and gone for a shot. A pathetic effort. He was never going to clear the player that was stood about 1 foot in front of him. I just don't see a way through that. Let's try much wider. It's the only thing I can do is think of stretching their defence out a bit, because they just seem to be so compacted. We can get it so that we're sort of like really hugging the lines. Buckley. That's it. That seems to have made the space now. And a good cross. Unlucky. And Bittermo takes a dive, wins a foul. They've got a lot of tall players. Time. Good control. That was the tactical move that we were looking for. Now we've gone wide. They look wide open. When we were narrow, it wasn't working, and maybe that's been the issue to some degrees in all of them. Come on, you got to get the tackle in. Hey, if he didn't make that tackle, then he was coming off, and that'd have been 2 subs in the first half hour. Oh, every time that Adam Lafondra scores goals against me, we're going attacking. We're behind. Go back. Back to balanced. We're going attacking because we're behind and it got disallowed. Hurst. Well, that's a foul. Yellow card, surely. Surely a yellow card. Stopping in an advancing attack. Disgraceful refereeing. Porter and Haywood combining. Give it to Grogan. Back to Haywood. We're going backwards, guys. Ball down towards Hurst, but it was never anywhere near where he could get it. Goal kick. Probably we've gone for a more patient approach. We haven't done anything. Oh, we went balanced, actually. I remember. Ref, send him off. So a free kick, which Grogan will take. Look how high they are. Campbell. Porter. Come on, play the through balls, guys. Haywood. Squares it. We've scored, but Onyeka's offside. God, he was offside. I'm sure he was. It's been given. Woo-hoo. I'm not sure how he was not offside here. I mean, he's got to be. We can't move the camera, can we? Aerial. Oh, it's not going to change, is it? Oh, it's come off their defender. That's why it's not offside. We don't want to be aerial. Back to broadcast. Shame it won't change to aerial when we're trying to ascertain if someone's offside or not. But so Onyeka brings the ball forward, gives it to Weir, plays it out to Buckley, back to Onyeka. We reach the halfway line. Oh, ref, he's just taken my player out. What, what was that? He's just slid across the floor. Never seen that one before. I mean, what was that throw? Come on, guys. I don't know. Don't know what to shout when we're in this position. They get cross if you encourage him. So Onyeka gives it back to Porter, back to Grogan. Edwards, Porter. We're letting them press us now, guys. Come on. Campbell plays the ball, towards Campbell, should I say. Haywood brings it forward, switches the play. Onyeka does well to keep it in, gets it back to Connor Heath. And Onyeka goes for the shot. Not sure why he did that when he had players that he could have rolled the ball through to. Haywood takes a free kick, gives it to Porter. The two combine again. Grogan. Now Grogan and Porter combine. Edwards. On his yellow card. Pretty customary. Onyeka, good run. Squares the ball across and Campbell. Oh. It was a chance that he could not miss and he did. Don't quite know how. But I tell you what, that one tweak to our tactic has just absolutely turned this game into ours. They were all over us until we went wide attacking. It's very satisfying when you find what the issue is. Connor Heath, was he onside? He pulls it back to Onyeka. He has got a rubbish shot on him. Really does. Hurst comes back to Haywood. A little flick from Porter to Grogan. Edwards plays it to Weir, who flicks it to Porter. Sends Hurst away. Hurst is charging into the box. He's got players to pull it across to. He's pulled it back towards Weir, and Campbell was the one who took the shot. But it must have taken a deflection and it's gone out for a corner, which we don't get to see. I mean, it's a good first half after being a bit shaky at the start of it. We have managed to just adapt the tactics a little bit and found a little trick that's working. Hurst comes in, takes a shot. I think he hits his own player, does he? No, it's gone out for a corner. We may get to see it as well. What a novelty. Haywood swings in the cross. Comes out to Onyeka, who shoots. He is not very good at shooting. I mean, he's got an 8.1 Onyeka for the ball practically hitting him on the goal line. So, we're keeping it the same. We're trying to keep Connor Heath on as long as possible, because we've already made one substitute. I mean, this was one game I penciled in for us not to win. So if we do get a win, it'll be a bit of a bonus. Especially since we've had a couple of games that I sort of imagined us winning that we haven't won. Obolo. Oh, how did that not go in? Lafondra's on a 5.8. That's good news. So we're Onyeka. Porter comes out to Campbell. He's found Heath, but Heath was offside. Oh, he's not give it. We've got a corner. I thought he was off then. Corner swung in. Headed out. This is a corner for them, so it's tricked us a bit there. Apparently they're keeping the pressure on. It is a closer game than the highlights are suggested at the moment. I know they had a very good start, but they're still keeping up with us on the shot count. Connor Heath and Onyeka combining well. They get a foul. And taking a lot of time telling off these players and never booking them. So a long switch to Hurst, who swings it back in, and Connor Heath. He's the best player for us for that to land to, but I think it's time for Connor. He's had his chance now. It won't let me pause the game, so we could be making a substitution while something happens here. So Fox Akande coming on. Will not make the third change yet. Hurst bringing the ball downfield. But looking like they're about to put together a dangerous attack. They have gone over the bar with it though. So that sitter has looked dangerous until the finish, which we'll take that every day of the week, to be honest. Onyeka. Squares the ball. Campbell can't win the header. Furlong brings it away. Lafondra plays it out to Sito. That's a well-worked move from them two. Lafondra now is there for him to aim for. Edwards wins the header, but he's not headed it to one of our players, so we're still under pressure. Onyeka. Weir. Goes for the switch. Hayward will pick up. Hurst. Will he give it back to Hayward? Yes, he will. Send him again. Oh, needed to be running onto that, but Fox-Lacanda with the header, and Fox-Lacanda should have scored. For me, he should have at least got that on target. Just watching this game tick away. We're going to drop to cautious, try and restrict them from any opportunities. It hasn't actually switched to cautious yet, and we've been playing for about 5 minutes. If they score now, I'll be annoyed. Sito gets across. Hayward collects and hoofs it away. Onyeka heads it further on. And still we haven't made the tactical change. Buckley. We've given it away. Grogan does well. Hurst collects. Weir. Sends the ball long, but there's nobody there. Long ball forward again. Edwards dominant in the air. Lafondra's been kept out of this game so far. Onyeka could be away here. He's turned it back to Buckley, who's passed it to their defender. Sito. And I did say Sito. Puts in a good cross. We haven't dealt with this at all. We're still waiting for that tactical change. I made it about 7 minutes ago. Come on. The ball cannot have stayed in play all that time. No, no, no. What have you done? Oh, look at that. Visser. Catch the ball. I'll tell you what, just boot the ball out so we can get on cautious. Won't let me pause it or anything, and can't take my eyes off it to make a change. Lafondra's away here, but I think he was offside. Yeah, he's gone offside. Right. So, focus. So we're into the last few seconds of the game. This could be a priceless win. Visser is going to go for the big kick. Fox-Lacanda does not get to it, but that is the end, and we get a good win there. I was not expecting to beat F-Cum there. That is one that we did not really think we were going to get. So, well done. Good win for us. I don't think we were anything special in that game. But certainly that little tweak of going wider with the attackers definitely opened up. And we'll remember that for next time we're struggling to break down a team. I do want to go back to the tactics and just go back to the original team instructions for the pace, which was standard. I think we want to use that lower when things are just not working out in a specific instance. So we've got 7 days till the next game. I mean, every player under the sun is getting bids, but they do keep staying with us at the moment, which is good news, because we don't want to be losing any players when we're heading into a potential playoff. I mean, I will be trying to keep most of the players if we get a decent offer. So Hodgkin's going to come in. He's got an agreed playing time of a regular starter. Have we got any promises for him or not? Doesn't suggest that we have there, does it? So he'll be playing an attacking midfield role. Can't play there, but he'll love it. He'll love it. So let's get him training on that. So, Jordan Hodkin. Training, position, attacking midfielder, second striker. He's got the attributes for it, so I'm happy with him going with that. Whether his manager will be, I don't know, but we shall do our best with him. So FC United, we're obviously impressed with Foxer Candy. He does seem their sort of player, to be honest. Nice and tall. He's only young, though. Right, so. Oh, no. We need to put Hodkin in the squad. Jordan Hodkin. In fact, Connor Heath's been a bit poor the last few days. He's not fully fit anyway. So we'll give him a rest away from the team. Macomb can come in and have a start. It's very rare he gets that opportunity. And we'll bring Preston in for Haywood. And everybody seems fully fit. That is how we will play it. So Jordan Hodkin, welcome to the team. So Stevens brings the ball forward early. Pointless highlight, you're supposed to go away. Campbell. Well, we want to highlight Hodkin, is that him? No, that's him there. So let's watch his movement, because I don't know how much movement he's going to have. He's very late getting in here. Oh. So initially, I'd say he doesn't know what he's doing, and he's in completely the wrong position, but we'll not hold that against him. Macomb with a shot for distance, not what we wanted. Well in Preston, came from absolutely nowhere. Campbell, Macomb. Here's Jordan Hodkin with his first touch of the ball. Nice play out. Shenton squares it across to Campbell, who couldn't miss, but for the impressive tackle from the defender. Comes back out to Macomb, who's gone for one shot. He's played it to Hodkin, who's misplaced his pass. And now we are backtracking. So I don't think his positional play looks particularly emphatic, does it, Jordan? He's wandering around like he's a little bit lost. Porter, loads of space. Oh, terrible pass. Time. Could have controlled that. Oh, that was a superb effort from Ilkeston there. And Visser made a very good save. So I'm looking at this and thinking maybe we need to be doing what we did against FC United and trying to cut out the attacks on the wing. So Instructions. Let's just go to wider with that one and see whether that helps. Why did I click on that? Team instructions, out of possession. All instructions, out of possession. Pressing trap. Trap inside. Confirm, and off we go. So, Campbell. Gives it to Preston. Brings it to McComb. To Hodkin. Hodkin goes for goal. Deflection gives us a corner. We don't get to see it. Hurst picks up the ball from a headed clearance. Travels well with it. Makes a good run. This is brilliant from Hurst. Porter. Hurst gets a shot away, but I think it was on his wrong foot. Certainly didn't seem to be able to get any sort of angle on it. He might have been better taking a touch onto his left foot. Thought my arrow was a ball then. I was a bit confused. But Campbell finds Hurst in a lot of space. I think we've gone wide again and it's causing them issues. And there we go, Hayden Campbell, and that is 1-0. I didn't think we were going to break them down quite so quickly in the end because we were creating chances and it wasn't happening. But we've managed to do something now and it's up to them to come and break us down now. I'm going to do something radical and praise them. I don't know if I give them enough praise or not, but I think they're playing pretty well. Campbell comes back to Grogan. Hurst is chasing, but he doesn't need to chase too hard. Once again, I've got the arrow in the way. McComb, Campbell. Poor pass, and he's left us on the back foot now. And Kirby Moore, this is 1-1. Oh, it was a poor shot from him straight at Visser, so we can be quite thankful of that. They are definitely trying to stop us from passing. So, instructions, in possession, goalkeeper distribution, playmaker. Should we try that? And see whether that works better. He can aim for Porter. So Shenton with the ball. Taking his time over this free kick. Is he going to go for goal or is he going to pick one of these guys waiting to run in? He picks Hurst, who takes a bit too long with the ball, gives it back to Shenton, swings it in, actually hits whoever that was. Porter. Poor pass from Porter. Been some very loose passes so far today. And there's another one. Oh, ref, send him off. How do we get those passes working better? Because they're not passing too well at the moment. In possession, all instructions. Maybe bypass the press. Let's see if that helps. Perhaps that's what's causing the problem, is they're pressing our players, and that's why the passes aren't working. So Edwards, McComb. Plays a long ball to Hurst. If nothing else, it's good to see us getting the ball out wide. Finds Hurst again, who's turned his man, and a better finish, and we could have been walking away with this game. I mean, Jay Walker sounds like he's doing something illegal there, but he's managed to spoon that one. Now, what's he going to do with this? We've got him to go to playmaker, and he's hoofed it to somebody who is not a playmaker. So Hodkins not really look like he knows what he's doing yet. Oh, no. The flag's got up. We've been saved. Woo. Wow, that was close. Focus. So back they come again. But it's a poor pass, and we're on our way. Shenton. Hodkin is lurking, but the ball's too far for Shenton. Hodkin does well to get the ball to Porter. And we're gone for goal. Silly shot. We're not gonna do things if we're gonna shoot like that. That is pathetic. So Scott Parker's playing for him. That's a bit cheaty. Jordan Hodkin gives it to Shenton. McComb. Buckley. Come on, keep going, Hodkin. You could have been halfway into that box then. Campbell's in the perfect place. Don't worry about it, Hodkin. Somebody else has done the job for you. That could have been your goal if you'd have got your skates on. And Campbell's got both goals today, so we can be quite thankful for his positioning. Jordan Hodkin was a little bit lazy getting forward there, and Campbell was able to capitalise because Hodkin wasn't in the right position to be of any use in that attack. So 2-0, which is pretty good. We're not completely safe in this. They have looked dangerous at times. So, well done, Hurst. Skins his man. Gives it back to Campbell. Hodkin, you need to get forward, man. I don't know what else I can do to get you making them runs. Why are you not running? Run, lad. He doesn't want to play the role that he's played. He wants to be something different, doesn't he? So Preston now. What's he going to do? Plays it to Hurst. Gives it back to Preston. Hurst again. Out to Porter. Porter kicks it straight against the defender. Grogan gives it to McComb. Plays it to Ollie Shenton, who finds Buckley. This is a good run again. He's got to pull it back. Can he find Hodgkin? Porter, we're waiting for that killer ball, and they've gone for a long shot instead. I want to look at. Is there anything we can do? Oh, it's tactics we want. Is there anything we can do to help Hodgkin out and keep him? So out of possession, he needs to be forward as another outlet stroke attacking midfielder. Then in possession, combined. How do we get it so that we can? Is it on team instructions? Hodgkin, no. How do we get it so we can adjust their player instructions? Hodgkin. No. SS. Personalised. No. I don't know what you do to... player. Or position. Alright, I see, I've got it now. Yeah, so... out of possession. Target marking. Mark specific player. No, specific position. Does it tell me who? Do I have to click on them? Mark selected position. Where do we select? Ah, right there. Defender centre. There we go. We're working it out now. When you are in possession, crossing, passing, dribbling frequency, forward runs, make more forward runs, definitely. And that is it. We're going to just leave it at that for now. I can't see what else we can do here that's going to help him out. So, confirm changes. Let's see if that helps out his positioning, because at the moment he's too deep all the time. So he's very deep again now, which is not what we want. Supposed to be an outlet striker. What are you doing back there? Shenton charging forward. Gives it to Campbell, who is also supposed to be an outlet. So, interesting. It's almost like they're doing opposite to what we're asking them to do. So we won the header. Campbell's won the ball. Hodkins, I mean, he's got no running in him, has he? So a yellow card for Adam Hunter. Shenton with a free kick from a dangerous position. He did find it on target, but the keeper was equal to it. The Hodgkin experiment has definitely not worked. I mean, look at him, he's just walking. What? I'd love to know what his work rate is. So let's have a look at his work rate, because he wasn't very impressive at all then, was he? Address the team. You're doing brilliantly so far, keep it up. We're 2-0 up. But Jordan Hodgkin, what is going on with you? Positioning 2, that might have something to do with it. Work rate 5, yep, so... I think we've seen enough to know why you're not doing very well. Just out of interest, what is Akande's? Oh, it won't let me look at it from there. Thank you very much. So we'll go to tactics, just so that we can see. We could click on the players in the team, but not the ones not in the team. So work rate's just as bad. Positioning's a little bit better. Is he showing any progress in learning the tactic? No. We haven't got anyone to replace him with, really. Unless we put Onyeka on for him and go for Shenton. in the middle. I mean, we'll see the difference now with work rate 11 and positioning 8. What we'll do now, we'll monitor Shenton and see what a difference those stats are making to that positioning. So it's Shenton, isn't it, that we want to be watching. So straight away, look at his position and running. That's something that was not happening with Jordan Hodgkin. Long ball forward. Well headed away, but this highlight is not ending, which is a little bit worrying as they bring the attack on. Usually it ends as a pointless attack. Now we've got the ball. Shenton goes long to Onyeka, who's 4 miles offside. Up goes the flag. And yeah, I don't know why they played that highlight. Kirby Moore runs through. We've got to increase our width even more on the attacking, just because I think that they're getting settled in how they mark us now. So we'll try and go wider still, create that little bit more space. Hurst plays Campbell away. That was a dirty tackle. You can't tell me he's not getting a card. At least we've learned something new with that positioning, and work rate is key for that position of the attacking midfielder. Oh, McCoon's hit the post, the crossbar. I wouldn't mind him getting a goal. He's, we signed him off a recommendation of the actual person saying he was in the game. He doesn't look great. I don't think he'll be here for a long time, but it'd be nice if he could get a goal. I can't remember the name of the guy. Let's see if he's on my list. No, I can't remember who it was. Campbell goes for a shot. Roberts had it covered. So they're bringing it forward. That's a good run from Kirby Moore here. I think he's onside. We're lucky to survive that one. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Hurst picks up the ball. And lets Anderson tackle him. He's obviously been scared off because of that nasty tackle that was done on him before by Anderson. Hunter charging through. And an easy finish for Dylan Yumbi. And they are back in the game. They have changed something here. Without a doubt, they have definitely changed something. That's twice in a row they've got clean through on us. I think we could be in trouble here, guys. Come on, let's get at him. Not having this. Demand more. So Grogan plays the ball forward to Campbell, who plays a terrible pass. Come on, guys, we can't mess around like this. Goes out wide to Hurst. Gives it to Campbell again. Campbell's done 2 in a row. He might have been doing brilliant, but he could be getting himself in a position where he's going to be in trouble here. We'll take him off if he does it again. I mean, he's not tired either. That's the annoying bit. Oh, good. He's injured. Jay Walker's gone down. We've booted the ball out. He should go off now because he's that badly injured. So they've made the sub, and we are going defensive for 15 minutes. That may be too long. Campbell comes back to Porter. Finds Campbell again. At least his passes are finding the blue shirt now. As Hurst and Campbell and Porter playing a nice little triangle game. Porter does well to win that ball back. Campbell, Shenton. What were you shooting from there for, Shenton? 10 minutes to hang on. Porter wins a good header, but the ball's coming back. I think that was Porter again. Visser collects. I mean, he's a ball-playing goalkeeper. Is that a sweeper keeper? So Hurst plays Campbell in, and that should have been his hat-trick, but a good save by the keeper. I don't know why we've still got that on for Visser. So Parker, they're passing it around nicely here. Porter, I think we need to make some adjustments here to the tactics because of what we did earlier on. Shenton needs to come back. Porter can go to there. And Hurst needs to be a tracking winger. Onyeka needs to be a tracking winger. And the reason for that is obviously we've got 5 minutes to hang on. We're already on defensive. We need to get the players just making sure that they don't get any space behind us. So Dixon has picked up the ball in a dangerous area. It's across to the far post. Visser plucks it out the air. A shout of focus. We don't want them to be losing the concentration here. Shenton is looking tired. Substitute off for Fox Akande. Porter, substitute off for Lucas Weir. And that will be all of our subs, if and when they get made. Hurst. So on come the subs for the last few minutes of the game. Hopefully there'll be no more goals. I'll settle for a 2-1 win. Watching the ref, making sure he doesn't book my man for wasting time. He's gone for goal. And the keeper looked like he dived out to me, but no goal kick given. Good tackle, Hurst. Campbell charging forward now. Will he get his hat-trick? No, he won't. 4 minutes of added time. We're a minute into that, but it was longer than I was expecting. I think that's going to be it. Yeah, well done, guys. We'll take that. Every day of the week. Look at the fans. Absolutely delighted. Excellent win, that. Don't know where Ilkeston were in the league, but I know they caused us a few problems last time. I still can't find them. Ah, there they are. Mid-table, and we've really just scuppered their playoff hopes. Now, in terms of the playoffs, let's have a quick look at this now. So we're on 64 points. They'd be on 62 if they won their game in hand. They would be on 61 and they would be on 60. So we're at least 4 points clear of the nearest team with 5 games to go. I forgot how many we were playing then, but Guiseley lost as well. Although they're too far gone. They'd have to lose every game for us to. So Hodgkin, the experiment for him is not going to work because he is too lazy and positionally not very gifted. So we are going to have to reconsider him. So we've got the mid-table nailed down already, so everybody's happy with us. Right, so Callum McComb, you've had your chance. You're going on the transfer list. Transfer status, transfer listed. Actions, agreed playing time. You're now surplus to requirement. Yes. I'm not bothered if you're unhappy, because I don't think you're an important player to us. But you're only on £20 a week. I'll just release you if you become too much of an issue. So Haywood's under an offer, but he's very happy, so hopefully he won't consider leaving. We do have players to replace him if it does happen, but obviously, ideally we wouldn't want him to go. Opposition report. Hyde United. Formation analysis. So they're a lower defensive line. So we are going to select our other tactic. And do we give Jordan Hodgkin another chance? He might be a little bit better in this version of the tactic. Oh, no, we'll put Connor Heath in. Jordan Hodkin is... He can go into Fox Akande's role as a substitute. Haywood is under offer, so we'll play him just so that he thinks he's still important to us. And we can come on for McComb. McComb can disappear out of the team because he's annoyed me with his attitude. So off you go to the under-18s because you ain't good enough, really. I was just being nice to you. Don't think there's been any changes. I think that Ford can go back as well. I don't think we can get rid of him, can we? No. So we can't terminate his loan, so we might as well just leave him off the bench anyway. So assuming these play the strategy that we have scouted them, our job today is to pass it around, and we've gone for a long ball, which is interesting. Porter, Weir, Shenton. Effort from distance then. I'm not sure who it was from. I think it was Weir, but I might be wrong. So Campbell, Heath does well to win it. Shenton, good overlapping run there by Buckley. But he didn't get found. So Redshaw now in a dangerous position and we're 1-0 down. Simple as that. So, no, out of possession. Team instructions. All instructions back to out of possession. Trap inside. That was not a good start from us. And they're going to get a berating because of that. Hurst. Plays the ball into Campbell. Campbell back to Hurst. Out to Porter. Plays it to Weir. Heath. Good passing and movement. But why have they gone for the long shot? But supporting runs just checked down both flanks yet. Shots from distance. Discourage. I mean, that's twice now we've had a good position to pass it around and we've gone for the long shot. Should have checked on our width as well, actually. So, attacking width is wider. Let's go much wider. That is the opposite to much wider. Good cross. We've headed it away. Here comes our butt. Gives it to Thompson. Shot well out of her way, but we are not looking good at the moment. Can we have the ball at some point, please? I'd like to see whether our tactics have improved any. This is bad news, isn't it? Very attacking. I think we could be on for a rare defeat here. Try and encourage the team now, get them a little bit happier if that works. So Ollie Haywood gives it to Hurst, who's playing nice and wide at the moment. So Weir with a long ball to Hurst, who controls it well, holds it up, skins his man, runs into the wing, tries to pull it across. The keeper or the post, one of the three, stopped it. Oh, they got lemonade on here. Oh, White. Oh, White's lemonade. So R White and R Butt. Heath plays it to Shenton. Shenton runs down the wing. He's skinned his man. He's done a good job there. Now he's done him again. Oh, beat the keeper, but somehow the defender on the line stuck a leg out and blocked it. Thomas was mile offside there. Thankfully, he realised he didn't bother going for the ball. Porter plays it long again. Considering we've got play to feet and short, interesting strategies. Campbell does well. Pulls it back. Buckley in a weird position for him. Porter, weird shot takes a deflection. Corner ball. R White's lemonade. Brings the ball down their wing. Haywood does well and dispossesses him. Hurst. We are chucking the kitchen sink at them at the moment. Comes back to Weir. Goes for the spectacular volley when he's got players in the box. Just like to point out that we've got to discourage the long shots, but still he tried it. When they come forward, they do look dangerous. And we could end up being on the end of a whooping here. So Campbell brings it forward, gets tackled. I mean, I thought that was in then, but I mean, they've had as many shots as us, but they've looked way better. I think I got to make some tactical tweaks here. Got to try Heath as a striker and Campbell as a central midfielder. He doesn't like it. Does somebody else like it? Shenton does, but we need to change them two over there as well. And put them on combined because we're going to have to switch those two over as well. So we've had to change things because it's not working at the moment. We need a goal. We're on very attacking. 2 goals down already. Short passing is just not working at the moment. Team instructions, passing direction, much shorter. Tempo. We'll pick up the tempo a little bit. Go to standard. So Shenton gives it to Heath, to Campbell. Campbell cuts inside. Shenton takes over. Porter. Hurst plays out to Buckley. Buckley charges down the wing, crosses the ball in. Campbell's at the far post. Had time to control it, but decided to just head it to the keeper instead. Apparently it was brilliant football by us, but unless we get a goal soon, I'm writing this match off. Shenton with a corner. Headed away. Hurst picks it up, plays it out to Shenton, plays it into Edwards, plays it back to Shenton. Shenton cuts inside, gives it to Hurst. Hurst pulls it back to Shenton, who somehow shanks it over. Must have been saved or deflected. Porter swings the ball in. Oh man, this is going to be one of them games, isn't it? So Heath is lurking. The ball comes to Weir. Edwards back at the halfway line. Plays it to Grogan. Over to Hayward. Just don't understand why they're not doing what the tactic says and passing it short. Hurst runs with the ball. Skins his man. And goes for goal himself. So we'll give him a bit of a shouting at, and we'll see how the second half unfolds. But I think we've lost this game, if I'm honest. So Ollie Hayward gives it to Campbell. Campbell runs down the wing, cuts inside, gives it to Porter, sweeps it out to Buckley. Buckley runs into the box and the defender manages to get the block in and it goes out for a corner. Shenton with that corner. Swings it in, it's headed out. And Hurst concedes a foul, gets a yellow card. Can't really argue with it. He needed to do it because he was away, that guy. He took one for the team. Dirty push there from Dunwoody. Don't know what he's complaining at. It was blatant. Good shot from the corner, but nothing is happening. Jordan Hodgkins coming on for Heath. Onyeka is coming on for Hurst, who's on a yellow card. So Buckley brings the ball forward. Hodkin is waiting. Tries to win the ball. And runs over the ball. I mean, he's not looking as good as his real life self. I've got to say that much. I don't quite know how we haven't conceded there, but we somehow are only 2-0 down. We've been on very attacking for most of this match now. So our butt Well in Buckley. Shenton. Hodkin gets a shot away. That's probably as good a shot as we've had. Unfortunately, he was offside. Positioning of 2. That's all I'm saying. Haywood goes for goal. We've got another corner, but I just don't know what else we can do. Oh, we've got a goal. Jordan Hodkin. I wasn't even commentating because I didn't think it would come to anything. But Jordan Hodkin has been ruled out for us. How is that even possible? He was pulling it back from the byline. Oh, we've been done there. He just couldn't possibly have been offside. He must have been behind the ball. Sunk mode with the lino at the moment. So Onyeka, Buckley. Swings in the cross. I think that was Hodkin again. Dunwoody swings in the ball. Visser collects. Can we get the ball forward now, please? Go on, Visser. Where's he put it? Right down their throat. Go on, Hodkin. Barlow brings it out. Go on, lose the ball there. That'll be good. Shenton gives it to Porter. We need a goal quick. Ollie Haywood gives it to Ollie Shenton. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. There you go. That's the Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. And they've given a throw in when he had loads of time. So Porter gives it back. Gets it back himself. Gives it to Weir. Goes to Haywood. Goes back to Weir. Goes for goal. Which part of do not shoot do you not understand? Substitute off. Reeves on you come. So Visser eventually gets control of the ball. Chips it out to Grogan. Goes wide to Ollie Haywood, who brings it forward to Campbell. Nice to feet passing here, which is what we've been asking for all game. I think he should have gone out wide there. Hodkin will no doubt be offside. So 13 minutes left. We're still 2 goals behind. Without that first goal, the game is already gone as far as I'm concerned. If we scored, then you start getting interested. Onyeka. Charging through. He's going to shoot for distance. I have put everything on possible to stop them doing that. They're just shooting from distance all the time. And I don't know how to stop it. Lemonade brings it forward and gets it back. He doesn't keep it in, though, because Pratt played it out. Oh, no, it wasn't Pratt. Pratt's just either been substituted on or off. Grogan, Haywood. Plays it down the wing, but it's gone out of play. Oh, get this game over with. can't take anymore. And after the last performance, I thought we were back, but this has been absolutely atrocious. It's like you literally have a tactic and they do everything opposite it. Onyeka collects a ball, swings it into Campbell. We've finally got a goal, although they're probably going to rule it off for offside. We've done it several times already in this game. So I think we have actually got it. So that is something. Very attacking again now. We've got 8 minutes to find ourselves a goal. That'll probably be the end of the highlights because I've gone very attacking. No, there's another highlight. Onyeka again charging down the wing. Can we have a repeat, please? He's come back out to Haywood, who's given it back to Onyeka. Squares it. And now they're coming forward. They've got players in abundance. And they're passing it well. Well in whoever that was. It's not telling me. Still not telling me Reeves. Well done, Visser. Come on, guys. Get the ball forward. Come on, give it him. Look at him. He's completely unmarked. Playing into their hands by doing that. Good switch. No, not quite. I thought if he'd have kept it in, that would have been a good switch. And that must be it now. No more highlights. We have a highlight, but it's last chance saloon, really. Ollie Shenton. If that had gone out, I'd have killed him. Now he's running forward with the ball. Ollie Shenton, what can you do? He's gone to the back towards Onyeka. Haywood's picked it up. Comes across to Porter, who's lost the ball. He's got no desire to win this game at all. I think determination must be pretty low. One last berate, because they're just not putting the effort in now. Oh, Campbell wins the ball. Hodkin gives it to Shenton. Hodkin decides he's not bothering with this attack. Gets the ball back from Haywood. And Porter. Haywood, Onyeka. You are joking. We're on the attack. How could you blow the whistle there? You cheat in the yellow. Literally, he was about to run into space. No, I'm not having that. I'm far from pleased with that result. You're not having a flipping cosy stroke of the cheek when they've been so naughty and lost. That was a bad one for me. Let's have a look at what games we've got left. Where are we in terms of our league? So we're still 7 points clear of Hebburn Town. But that's who we play next. That's got to be the finishing match, hasn't it? So we can go back to our original tactic there. So, tactic. That one. And continue. Teams are coming in for Haywood, but when you're second in the league, why would you want to leave? Wouldn't make any sense, Haywood. Offers made for Connor Taggart. Why did he want all our left backs. Literally, we've had one go to Iraq. We've had countless efforts come in for Haywood, and now they want that young lad as well. I think we need to not get too stressed about where we are. Working to the trying to get Lucas Weir now, which is not good. We'll keep him in the side. Hopefully he'll still feel loved and stay with us. So that Makuma has been the biggest mistake of the season for me. I don't know why I signed him. I was talked into it. It wasn't my fault. Bad scout. That's what I say. So Porter is just getting better and better. But he's on a non-contract at the moment. So we're going to have to tie him down at the end of the season. If he still plays for us by then. We're not holding a team meeting yet. It's too early. Too early. But we can't afford to lose this game. So, I mean, nobody expected us to make the playoffs anyway. So, whatever happens, it is not the end of the world. You know, we've given it a really good go. And I don't like Jordan Hodgkin. I just think he's just not got the work ethic for us. And to be fair, Fox Akande has not either. Just out of interest, he's not picked up any ability yet in that position. He's not been at it very long, admittedly. I think Rubio is the better option. Yeah, I don't really see anything that we want to change in that. So let's go to the match and see how we get on. I think we're going to probably go to key highlights again after this. I think these games have been fun, but they do take too long. It just means that I won't be so astute at changing my tactics because I won't be able to see what's happening. So Haywood. We have a corner with Shenton. Crosses the ball, the flick on does not happen, and Gomez is running into space here now. Hurst concedes a foul, gets a yellow card early doors. So that's good. A minute in and we've got a yellow card already. They're playing that. So first thing I'm going to do is team instructions, all instructions, out of possession. Hey, we're getting there quicker now. Trap inside. And we'll confirm that. So defensively, that's one thing we're going to have to do is try and stop them getting down the wing. They've got an A. Haywood as well. That's not confusing at all. So Sanderson has skinned out his man and goes for the shot himself, thankfully. Visser. What's he going to do with this ball? He should roll it to one of them players. There we go. So early doors, they are looking like they are going to be in control of this game. That's good play there. Haywood picks it up, swings it across, 1-0. I wanted to go defensive, but now there's no point. seen it all before. We'd even put a effort in to try and stop that happening, but we were unable to do so. Now it's up to us to get back into this game. Buckley has made a good overlapping run and swings in a very early cross. It has come to Hurst. Hurst, will he pull it back? He's got to go for goal himself, just wide of the post. Wasn't a bad effort, but he could have passed it as well. Porter brings the ball out. Plays it to Campbell. He's got a player running in on the far side of the pitch. He's gone back to Porter, who gives it back to Campbell, who gives it to Weir. Weir, why'd you shoot all the time? I think he's only scored one goal, and I don't think that was from distance. Shenton can't get the ball. It's kicked out for a throw. It is a dangerous area to concede a throw. Ollie Shenton, Weir and Buckley and Porter. Finds Heath, who turns and shoots. That wasn't a bad effort. We're beginning to get into the swing of things now. They've got David Cameron in goal. So they're obviously playing conservative. So Lee Buckley plays the ball to Edwards. Across to Grogan. Ollie Hayward. We now head to the halfway line, where Hurst will swing the ball out to Shenton on the far side. Shenton cuts in past his man, pulls it back. Heath manages to hit the keeper. The ball comes back in, but it's not to one of our players. Hayward now. The attack continues, but the highlight doesn't. Come on, Buckley. Shenton running down that wing again, causing them all sorts of trouble. And he's really turned them inside out and gone for the shot this time. Weir gives it to Porter, comes to Heath. Back to Porter. He's found Shenton. Shenton, he wasn't offside. Get away with it. I mean, since going behind, we've looked a load better. I think we're getting closer and closer to whatever's the right tactic to stuff this team. I'm loving those switches. We need to do that more often. That's it. That's the one. That's the pass we've been looking for. Hayden Campbell, found by Ollie Shenton. And we're back level. The biggest, most important thing in this game is that we do not lose. That was sensational from Ollie Shenton. He's actually looking brilliant in this match. So where are we up to now? Hurst gives it to Porter, sends the ball long. I think Campbell may have been offside there, watching the line-up. He's not put his flag up. We're bringing it in. Oh. It's taken us a while to find a position where we're happy and beginning to sort of like total domination. It was just tweak after tweak after tweak, and all of a sudden we are looking pretty on song. Another good switch to Shenton. Comes to Weir, who does what Weir always does. And it's got to earn him a bench position for the second half, I would imagine. Reeves is a bit more conservative in his shots, like David Cameron is. Haywood. Porter flicks on. It's got to come back. Porter picks it up. Goes back to Grogan. Goes to Edwards. Ollie Shenton. Weir gives it to Buckley. Back to Edwards. This is nice play. And they've found Ollie Shenton again. Can he weave his magic one more time? He went for goal himself. Bit frustrating because the other way was working so well, causing so many problems. Well done, Shenton. He's won the ball. He's played Campbell through, but it's no communication from the goalkeeper and defender. We've got a throw-in in a dangerous area, which we do get to see the highlight of. Shenton bringing the ball down. I squared it across and somehow that didn't go in, and I'm not quite sure how. I think the keeper made a save. I thought that was the second goal then. I mean, look at them stats. 10 shots to their 2. Since they scored their goal, they've not been... I'm not speaking. Oh, wow, that was close. Shenton now. What's he going to do with it? He's played it to Heath, who's held it up nicely. Campbell needs to take his time. He's found Hurst out on the far side. If he can switch it, there's players there. And Hayden Campbell is there again. And that is 2-1. And nothing less than we've deserved. We have been absolutely on song in this game so far. We'll drop back to balance now that we've got the lead. It is up to them to start coming at us. But it took us a while to find the right mode to get us in control. Having got control now, we just need to make sure that we don't do anything silly. Take your time. Oh. So the long ball, Campbell switches it into the box. Connor Heath was waiting but didn't make the challenge. We have a throw in. Again in a dangerous area. Will we see the highlight? No, we won't. So Connor Heath's not been overly impressive again today. Needs to really start improving in this position that he's playing. He's scored a lot of goals, don't get me wrong, but the further into the season we go, the better he should be getting, and he seems to be getting worse. Great tackle from Weir. They've nearly scored, and how they did not score, I do not know. So we're going to shout for them to focus. Might be too late for the corner. Buckley heads it away. Haywood makes a good header. Porter is the one chasing it. Not sure why it was Porter who has run all that way. Don't know what was up with Campbell. He was having a rest, obviously. Porter gives it to Hurst. Where's Hurst going with this? Tries to take his man on. This time it didn't work, and we're back on the defensive again. So I think we're going back attacking again second half. Since we've gone balanced, they've come back into it. In fact, we're going attacking again. It was just that sweet spot. But now they're coming again. But Buckley has collected the ball. Edwards goes back to the keeper. Gives it back to Edwards. Buckley gives it to Shenton. He's got space to run into. And run into he does. Right to the byline. Go on. We've got the corner. Time is running out in this first half. I would be mega happy to go in 2-1. Even happier 3-1. Edwards won the header but couldn't get it on target. Hurst plays the ball to Heath, who's cheeky little flick to Campbell. Some of these offsides I think are a bit dodgy. Gotta say, he looked well onside to me. Oh, I thought we were there for half time. Oh, there we are. So that was a very good first half performance. Keep it up. And I'm very happy with the way that you're playing. Butter them all up. Let's hope that we've got this team on toast now. Gomez brings it forward for the pointless highlight. Thank you. Porter gives it to Grogan. Shenton, Heath, Weir. Oh, no. Pretty poor then between them to give that away. And Sanderson's broken through, but his shot's pretty poor, thankfully. So Porter swings in the corner. Comes out to Hurst, who gives it to Grogan. Haywood. What are you doing, Haywood? So Ollie Shenton gives it to Heath. Heath finds Campbell, and that is the first thing Heath has done in this game. We're 3-1 up. We've got that 2-goal cushion again. Hopefully we can just put this game beyond doubt now. So a lovely little finish from Campbell. Is that his hat-trick as well? I think it is. Who would have thunk it? Good old Campbell gets us a hat-trick, and we are in a very strong position now for the playoffs. So I'm going to switch it to key highlights. Hopefully that will speed up the end of this game. Doesn't mean we've won it yet, though. I will acknowledge that. Martin, this is too... Oh, what a save that is. So, Gomez bringing the ball forward. Sanderson. Foley. This has got to be the goal, hasn't it? Look how many players they've got forward. A little bit of a dive trying to get a penalty. With 20 minutes to go, we're going cautious. No, we don't want instructions. We want tactics. Out of possession. Team shape. Out of possession. Come on. Give me what we want. So hopefully we will see this out, but they have got a corner. Oh, what a save that was. And it's not over yet, though. It's still knocking around. Visser gets hold of it. We're going defensive. We are so nearly there now. Well done. Awesome victory. We will take that every day of the week. That was the match that we needed to win. I lavished them with praise. And Campbell, you're a hero. Absolute hero. So Shenton's getting the praise, apparently. Even though it was Campbell who was the guy who scored all the goals. So let's give praise last game. Superb in front of goal. He definitely deserved that. So, overview. So we have 3 games left. And we are on 67 points. Gainsborough are on 59 points. So they could go to 62 points and still have 3 games left. So we still need at least another win, really, to be absolutely sure of the playoffs. But I'm going to finish there. That's where we've left it with ourselves. Unfortunately, we're not going to win the league. That would have been nice because obviously they would have. Yeah, they would have. That would have made it a lot easier. That's what I'm thinking. But finishing second, or even just in the playoffs, is an overachievement, and we've got to be quite happy with that, the effort that we've made to get to there. And I would suggest that maybe we are capable of winning that as well, because if we look at the teams, let's just say it's those 3 teams: Russell, Stockton, and Warrington. So Russell, we beat 5-0 when we played them, wherever that is. You would hope that wasn't a fluke. Where is it? Can't have been that long ago, surely. Oh, there we are. So we beat Russell 5-0. We beat Stockton 3-1. Warrington, how have we done against them in the 2 games? I think they might be the one that we've struggled against. No, we did beat them 2-1 there. And when we played them again, it was a 1-1 draw. But I would suggest that we've got the capabilities of beating all of the teams that we've potentially got in the playoffs. So I think that we do have the option and the opportunity to make that. And I'm going to suggest that during the next stream, we're going to be seeing ourselves play some very tough opponents to finish off. And we're then going to have the playoffs, which obviously are going to be tough opponents again. So it could be a disaster, or it could be that we are really going to struggle in the next stream. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But it's quite an exciting finish to the season. I am going to stream again tomorrow, but it may not be this particular save that we do. I think it'll probably be my journeyman save tomorrow, unless I get 2 streams in. We'll just have to see what time that I get after work, how I feel in terms of whether I'm tired or not. But we'll give it a go. Hopefully we can get something done. With that note, I'm going to go to bed because I'm up early for work tomorrow. For everybody who's watched, thank you very much. Thank you to Johnson for the follow. Really appreciate it. And yeah, have a good night. I'll see you again soon. Bye.